Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been off doing some stitching and I've been on holiday. So if you are new here, I'm going to show you my little bit of a haul that I got from Norway. So I've been to Norway on a mini cruise and my name is Mama Nguenya. I do apologise with the reflection of my glasses. I've got the door wide open and the sun's shining. So where do we start? Do I show you what I got from my cruise, or do I show you my finishes? I got 2 finishes, 3 finishes. One of them I can't find, but this is what I finished. So I finished this before I can't find where I've put it. It's in a safe place, but I have done this, and I do it the call for colours on a like a wheat coloured Ada. So when I do find it, I'll have it as my picture. Yeah, I'll have it on my main screen picture so you can see what it is. So yes, I have finished this. It took me a while, but I have finished it. My next finish is the second one to this, which I've FFO'd. So I've FFO'd this one. So this is the part 2. Now on it, it's got 1776 around the edge, but I don't, because I'm not American, I've just left that off. So I finished that on my cruise. So I sailed on for last Saturday, and it was finished by mid-afternoon on the Sunday. So I finished all that, and it's Liberty and Americana is what I've used for both pieces. So that's what they are. I got them from market this year, so if you want to know what they are, there's that, and there's that. There is part 1, part 2. I've got both ones, but I don't know if there's any more coming out. So there's that. That's my second finish. Also, while I was on the cruise, I finished part 1 of my Sing Sampler. So I finished that one, and then while I've been back, I've just been working on this one. So yes, I finished that one. It's not the called for colours. I just go from stash. So there's that. I'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, I work in hoops or Q-snaps. So, sorry about the rustling. So we want the Sing Sampler first one. So there's 4 of these to do, but 8 squares. So I'm just doing this one. So I've finished the water, nearly finished the sun. I finished the and the outlining. I just need to do the words and finish this off, and then this one's complete. So hopefully by the weekend this one's going to be done, and then I can start on this one, part 2. So hopefully next time I'll have a new one for you to look at. So there's that one. So that's all I've done while I've been on my cruise. So not a lot of stitching, but the 2 finishes, whoop whoop, I'm happy with. So let's get on with my little bit of haul, and I'll show what I got from Norway in a minute. So I ordered myself way back when. I had some money off my father-in-law, and I didn't know what to buy for Christmas. And it is now end of April, and I've spent it at the beginning of April, so it took me a while. Oh, the Holy Grail of the Cone of Death. DMC Black 310. So I'm hoping to start some witchy stitchy stuff with this. So hopefully I'll not run out for a while. Just picked up some random thread, because you're always going to need random thread. So I picked some of that up. Picked some more of these scissors up in blue, because they're quite handy. And then got myself some tarot card cat stickers to stick in my journal when I get round to doing it. I've already picked one on it, and it says the Hermit, which I am, so I've stuck it to my phone. So that was it. That's sort of all my stitchy stuff done this time. So it's not a great deal. Like I said, I only had a couple of days from my last video to going on holiday, so I didn't really stitch much. And then while I'm on my cruise, we was out at ports most of the days, and then the days that we were at sea, I sat and had a window view of the ocean in a corner. So I sat and did some stitching while my little and my partner went swimming or went up to the kids club. Those things get a bit too busy for me, so I don't like busy places. So those two went and had a great time and had a blast. I didn't enjoy the cruise at all. It was just so overrated for me. Everyone was hyping it up. I didn't enjoy it at all. We was meant to go to 4 stops, but we ended up going to 3, so I missed going out on one of the ports, which I'm so gutted about, because me and my fella, we'd never been there before, especially me anyway. My fella's, he's been to Norway quite a few times, and he's promised me he'd take me, and I went and wasn't disappointed at all. If I could upload photos on here, I would. It's breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. Went down the fjords, and we parked up at the bottom of the fjords. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So where we went was Ålesund, and please, if you ever get the opportunity to go to Norway, do it. We got off the ship, we went and had a walk. We didn't go to any big fancy excursions. So we went and had a walk. We went to a cafe, bought some little trinkets, went and had a cup of coffee at a cafe, and decided actually we're not going to sit inside because the weather was beautiful. Literally shorts and t-shirt weather. So we had a cup of coffee, we got a muffin, and we sat by the fjords on the grass and just watched the world go by. And every now and then you could see a fish just jumping out the water, and it was just, I can't fathom, I can't explain how beautiful the place is. I really can't. I can't express what a beautiful place it is. There was just green, blues, there was snow on the mountains. Oh, It was absolutely amazing. So that was our second stop off. The third stop off, I can't remember the place. Can't remember the place. But again, so beautiful. The little houses. Oh, it's just breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Anyway, the first stop we went to, Stavanger, is where I got my stitchy stuff from. And she was just a little shop, literally just a doorway, a little shop out the way, and you would have just walked past it. If you didn't know we were there, you just walked past it. And I managed to catch her as she was opening up. And I went in and I thought, oh, this is going to be nice. So you walked in and there was an old-fashioned Singer sewing machine as you walked in. And I thought, this is not going to be a lot. And then you turn the corner. Jesus! I had a field day. We were in there for a good half an hour just trying to pick something up. And I settled on a couple of things. So out of the whole week, my purchase from the cross stitch shop was the most expensive. So it comes in a little bag. So that's the name of the shop. She has got a website. So if you click on that, shoot, can't falter. So I bought myself some things. I bought my youngest some things. Because she wants to learn how to cross stitch. So I bought her something. So that's the name of the shop. Her bits and pieces. I don't know if you can see it without. And then there's also that on the back, if you can read it. So that's where I got my bits from. So I got myself some needles. Got myself a needle minder. I'm going to have to bring this close because to me, when I picked it up, I thought that is absolutely hilarious. To me, it looks like a couch and there's a frog on it. Cross stitching. I thought that was hilarious. I thought, yeah, I'm having that. But then when you look at it closely, I don't know if you'll be able to pick up, but it's actually a young girl stitching in a chair. And I'm just like, no, to me it looks like a frog. It's a frog. It's a frog. And then I do like to buy, I like to buy little things just to put my threads in when I'm doing projects. I like to put things in. So I've got a little bag. And I also got a big bag. Doesn't scream Norway, but it's got Norway on the back, so I know. This is from the fjord. I got this from the fjord, this one. And then this one I got from the third place we went, which I can't remember. So this is what me little uns picked. So I've got to teach her how to do a cross stitch unicorn. There was a mermaid, and there was all these as well, but she decided on pink unicorn. Now I couldn't tell you what size it is. But look at the sides of those holes. Look at the sides of those holes. I'm hoping that she'll be able to get it. She is 4. So I'm hoping she'll get it. But it's the whole kit. So it's wool. So she's going to learn. I don't know if you can see. It's all wool. So yeah. So she wants to learn how to cross stitch. So I'm hoping there is a needle in there that's big enough, because I don't think I've got one big enough, unless I find a plastic one. So there's that. And this is what I got. And I'm also going to make it. This. I love Christmas. And Stavanger loves Christmas. They have their own little Christmas shops. And it's just gorgeous. And this to me screams Christmas and Norway. So we picked this. So I'm going to do this. It is a kit. So it comes with all the hoops, which I don't think I'm going to put on, because it is actually a advent calendar. So you stitch all the hoops on the days, and you can hang little presents. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what it looks like when I've finished. If it screams do the hoops, then I'll do the hoops. So you finish it off with these. And I've never ever done a finish before. So I got some. And they're the right size. I made sure they're the right size. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. So if anyone knows how to do these, please let me know. Please private message me or a video, because I don't know, unless when I open it there's instructions on how to do it, but I don't think there is. But other than that, that is absolutely everything. So it is Ada, and I believe it's 14 count, I believe, and it is called Permin, so Permin, Scandinavian art needlework. So I don't know if you could put that in anywhere, if it brings anything up, but she had loads, absolutely loads. I wanted a moose or a troll, but I couldn't find a moose or a troll, because trolls over there are good luck. They bring them luck. So, but they're all little Santas. So I thought I'd give that a go, and it's what we've picked together. I'm still in awe. I'm still in awe of it, and it's been nearly a week, and I just can't believe I had to leave that place. So if any of my Norwegian friends watch this, please, go to this little shop in Stavanger and support her, because she was so helpful. She was so nice, and she even said thank you for bringing the warm weather with us. So I'm happy with that. So I'm sorry it's a short one today. Hoping again for another 2 weeks. But I think I've got 4 weeks left at work, from what I can gather at work and what my boss can understand. So I've got about 4 weeks left. So hopefully after that, fingers crossed and hold thumbs and all, that I'll be able to get more stitching in and maybe update more often if and when I can. So have a good day. evening, morning, wherever you are while you're watching this. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye.